Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Are you ready for today? Okay guys, I think this is the second day of this week, which is a Tuesday. Alright, so I hope yesterday is a great start for the week. Okay, so I hope all of you can hear me clearly. Okay, so right now let's see what do we have here. Okay, yes, สวัสดีครับ恭喜 Yo 听好了吗 Bradley 你好 Fab Aiden Trinet. Yes, okay, thank you so much for coming in, all of you. Okay, yeah, I hope today a bit today I guess I hope everything is okay. All right. Wow, ready. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, that's very good. Okay, so okay, I believe all of you can hear me clearly, right? Okay, so yeah, let's get started with this. What's wrong with my voice? Okay, is my voice okay? I hope my voice is okay. Okay, right. All right. So let's see, what do we have here? Okay. Yeah, everything is fine. Should be fine. Okay. Okay, mic test, mic test. Mic testing. Mic test, mic test. Okay, let me see what is wrong here. Okay. Okay, so I hope it should be okay. All right. Now. Okay. Test again, test again. Mic test, test again, test again. I hope it's okay. Right. All right. Okay, so there may be some distortion, so I'm very sorry. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay. Okay, so now let's go. Okay, which I'm not sure what's happening over here. Okay, let's check. The voice, okay, you cannot hear my voice, huh? Okay. Okay, so I hope now it's better. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. All right, let's go. Well, can I have the MT4, please? Okay. All right, so yes, today what we are going to look at is, first of all, our Aussie cat over here. Okay. Hi, Flora. Thank you for coming in. All right, so over here, first of all, okay, as usual, okay, what we're going to do is that we need to identify the trend. Okay, yeah, by identifying the trend is very important for us. It's because in every trading day, the trend, it may still be what we are talking about, like Aussie cat is going to be like a bear trend, but then there may be situation like we're going to have some retracement. Okay, so some retracement like this way is a retracement, as you can see. So after that, it came back to the prevailing bear trend, and now it looks like it's having another retracement. Okay, so when there are times that we are in the bear trend, but when we are meeting up with a retracement, we try to avoid trading. It's because, okay, it may ultimately still come back to sell, but you are going to experience roller coaster. So I think it's better not to. Okay, so this is something that I want to highlight to everybody. Okay, so example like over here, what we are going to talk about is that Aussie cat, all right, Aussie cat, it is in the bear, all right, it is in the bear trend. So in the bear trend, we are looking out for selling. But today, if we look carefully, this bear trend, we may be experiencing some retracement, but Okay, the concept over here is that since we have identified that is the bear trend, we are going to look out for resistance and support. Resistance to enter, support to exit. That means to take profit. Okay, let's say over here, this is the support. So this is the resistance. As you can see, the resistance, this is the previous support. We become the resistance. It breaks and it comes down, and now it forms up another resistance level here. Correct? Okay, I hope you can see. If you cannot see, just let me know. All right. Okay, so over here, this part here. Okay, this is the area. This is the area. Oops. Okay, this is the area whereby, okay, this is the resistance that I have identified. Previous support over here has been tested and break. That is actually become support, become resistance with SPR. Okay, so in this case, when I want to sell at this area. So by looking at this, to the support, I have about 70 pips of profits to collect. It depends where did you enter. Okay, right? So now we know where to enter for selling, where to exit for our profit. So where's to have the stop? Of course, when it breaks above the resistance, then either you don't enter a trade, or if you already enter a trade, then that will be a stop. All right, after it retests and form up a support, because after retesting the resistance, it will become a support. Am I right? So it will be a good sign for you to exit your trade. Okay. All right. So within this area, we know where are we going to enter. So the next thing is that what we are going to look out is the H1. Where is the best place for us to enter for a trade? We know this is the resistance. Okay, we know this is the resistance over here. However, we also need some confirmation. By looking out for some confirmation, that means to say, in H1, I'm looking out for a new cycle. That means to say I want the green, red, as near as possible to the resistance. That will give me a bigger space for my profit. Then that will be a good entry point, right? Okay, so today, by looking at this, all right, by looking at this in this day, okay, over here, seems like in the day trend, the trending here, it seems like it's going to create a support which will become a resistance, correct? Okay, so over here when we zoom down, when we go down to a lower time frame in H4, the H4 is within the day one. So over here, as you can see, support tested and breaks, it become SPR. So this is my resistance level. So there will be a chance that we can sell. Okay, there will be a chance that we can sell, and it is also the point where it tells me this is the end of the retracement. So it will comes back to selling. Okay, so that actually gives me the key for me to enter for trade. Okay, so AUDCAD, look out for a new cycle whereby you have a green, red candle, C length. Okay, then we get ready near to the resistance level. Then we will start to sell the market. All right. Okay. All right. So over here. Okay. Then this is something that I'm going to put this into my watch list. All right. Okay. So AUDCAD. Okay, AUDCAD. All right. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about my background sound. Okay, since there are some renovation work going on. Okay, to make things better, I guess. Okay, so bear with me with this background sound for these few days. Okay. All right. So over here, Aussie franc, what is the trend right now for us? Okay, right now it is still look at this. It's supposed to go into like testing on the breaking of the bear zone. Okay. However, by looking at this, tested for 3 times, a few times already, but it is not breaking. Am I right? It is not breaking. So now it's coming back, but today it looks like it hits on the support and it's going back to retest the bear zone once again. So I would prefer today, okay, for this situation of this Aussie yen, I will try to avoid, okay, because it is still in a very unclear situation whether should I sell or should I buy. Okay, so I'm going to give this a miss. How about Aussie Yen? Aussie Yen. All right, Aussie Yen over here, as we can see, it has actually yesterday after it breaks the support. Okay, like I say over here, once it breaks the support, you have a good chance for us to sell. Okay, so right now, what is the trend out there? You know, what is the trend out there? Okay, the trend out there right now, as we can, I would say, okay, it is not really a bad trend yet. Okay, as we can see, there's a support level over here. Okay, there's a support level over here, but previous support was here. Okay, so the previous support right now over here, just put this. Okay, and then I drag down this. And then we will very likely to see that in H4, right now it is actually in the transition area whereby it's trying to become a bear market. It's trying to go into the bear market to sell. So in H4, as we can see, from this part here, okay, this area over here, you can see this level. This is one of the resistance. When it came down, it went up again to retest the resistance, but it failed to break. So after that, it comes back here to form a lower resistance, lower resistance, lower resistance. That means we are in the trending market. So once we have identified that we are in the trending market, okay, we may have a chance to sell when it hits the support area, whereby this is the one with the moustaches over here. Okay, this is one of the resistance and tested for a few times, and it breaks. So this is very likely to be the SPR. Okay, this is likely to be the SPR over here. Okay, so in this case, as we are able to tell that this part here, there's an A. Can you see the A shape here? That means it's a support. So when you come back to the support, very concrete support, that it will eventually become a very solid, clear resistance for us to continue the selling. Okay, so Aussie Yen today, we actually have a chance to sell, whereby let's wait for it to reach the resistance, and we have to the support. We may have about 100 over pips to go. Okay, so this is quite a good one. So I would say that since it's a trending market, we should grab the opportunity. But before we even start to sell, make sure it actually comes to the resistance area to form the selling signal before we start selling. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to put Aussie Yen into my watch list. Okay, so next to go, Aussie Kiwi. All right, Aussie Kiwi. Okay, Aussie Kiwi over here. Aussie Kiwi. How does it look like when it actually break through the bear zone and comes back into the bear zone area here? But however, right now we are right in the zone. Although once again, okay, this area here, let me move this out first. We are still enjoying. Okay, we are still enjoying the. There's a good chance. Okay, there's a good chance whereby we are in the trending market as well. So one lower resistance. Okay, so as you can see, the lower resistance over here, this is a support area, correct? This is a support area. All right, so this support area over here, so since there's a support, the area of support over here, okay, one touch, come back, second touch, third touch, tested and breaks over here. So this will become my SPR, my previous support that actually become the resistance. Okay, that will become the resistance. So over here, in this case, in the reading over here, as I can see, we are actually having a support area right at this area. Okay, so right now, from this resistance to this support, we have about 60 over pips to go. So I would say that it looks pretty good. So let's be patient and wait for it to test on the resistance before it breaks the resistance. Okay, before it breaks the resistance, we are going to make sure we have a new cycle around the resistance area, then we start to sell. Okay, so Aussie Kiwi is also quite potential today, because today is at the verge that's actually going down to the bear. right? And starting to change the trend. Okay, so this one something that we can pay attention to. Since we have already monitored this Aussie Kiwi for few weeks, that is climbing up and waiting for it to change. So today and maybe these few days will be the day that it will start to change. All right. Okay, so how about Aussie dollar? Aussie dollar, we are in the bear trend. Very, very straightforward. Bear, lower resistance, bear trend. So bear trend today we are having a retracement, correct? So let's take a look. If this retracement, is there any trending market? Once again, over here, and lower resistance. Yes, there is a trending market. Am I right? Okay, that's good. So this trending market is there, and let's plot out the support. The support is here, and the previous support which become the resistance. So as you can see, it touches here. So this is the resistance area. So this is the resistance area where it will start to test the resistance area, then it will start to reverse back. Okay, so now this is a turbulence area, so you have to be very careful. But the good thing here is that because the resistance, when it goes up, is already in the turbulence. When it hits on the resistance, additional to the turbulence, okay, then I think the selling is very highly possible. Okay, so this is something that we can also take a look. Okay, we can pay attention to this Aussie dollar. We have a good chance to sell. Okay, we have a good chance to sell over here. So make sure the H1 we have a new cycle. Okay, another green, then red candle coming. There's a selling signal coming in. Then we will start to sell. Okay. All right. So Euro Aussie. Now Euro Aussie. Okay, this is something challenging. So Euro Aussie, by looking at this, as you can see, this, like I said, this is an inverse head and shoulder. So this is the head, this is the left shoulder, this is the right shoulder, and after retesting into the bull zone, it's still not breaking down, it still continued the bull running. So it has actually went into the bull. Okay, so right now it is now challenging the the resistance right here. Okay. I would say that if okay, this resistance continue to breaks, I can tell you buyers will take note. You will have about a lot of pips to go. Okay, for the next few weeks, perhaps this is the time that you should focus on trading Euro Aussie. This is already a good signal that Euro Aussie is going into the bull. All right, so we are just waiting for when is the time where in this bull market there is a bullish run. Okay, all right. Hi, Roger. Nice to see you here. Okay, and so Euro Aussie sellers, for me and for us, stay away. Okay, so EUROCAD once again from the bear into the zone and now turning out into the bull. So this is where we are in the bull of the door. This is the door to the bull. So when I say the door to the bull, that means to say we are still standing in the bear, one step away into the bull market. All right, one step away into the bull market. So in this case, one step away into the bull market here. So that means to say we are actually at the border between the heaven and the hell. Heaven and the hell. Okay, heaven and earth lah. Okay, so I think for this, I guess I guess it is still good to stay away for a moment, okay, before we take action. Okay, so Roger was asking, so this is so near to the resistance, can we sell? I say yes, we can sell. All right, we can sell. So by looking at this, all right, the support level, it could be here, as this is a support. Okay, but once again, when you look at my system aqua line over here, this is also maybe another support area. Okay, this may be also another support area whereby, okay, the candle, the pricing may test the aqua line, as this is a moving support now. Okay, so this is a moving support over here where it may touches and then it may go back. So the potential of this is about 50 hasim. Okay, so 50 pips. So very likely it may be a 50 pips that it will sell down, then create a higher support, then it will continue to go. Okay, so this is called retracement trading. Okay, this is called a retracement trading. So when I go to H1, okay, when I go to H1, as you can see very clearly, white line here as another moving support in the cycle. The cycle may come down and hits here, and then it will continue the buying. So in general, it will still be a higher support, and the higher support may happen over here. So the higher support that happens over here, that means to say it must come down first, then it will continue the buy, correct? So you can grab some profit along the way, okay, along the way when it comes down. Okay, so this is an anti-trend trading retracement. So I don't really encourage for people who don't really understand. Okay, all right, never mind. So I will just leave this out first. For Euro Pound, I'm going to give this a miss as well because of the situation. So how about Euro Yen? Euro Yen. All right, Euro Yen is now still on the bull run. Okay, it is still on the bull run. So since that's the case in the bull run, it is still good for selling. I would say no. Okay, so but for buyers, it is good for you to buy. All right, it is good for you to buy. Just look out for the resistance area to avoid get resisted and you have a rejections. Okay, so I guess this is for buying for Euro Yen. Okay. Okay, so now next to go. How about Euro Kiwi? Euro Kiwi. Euro Kiwi, very straightforward. We have already identified the Euro Kiwi since last week. It has already gone into the bull market. So Euro Kiwi, very straightforward that you can only go for a buying, no for selling. Okay, no for selling. So this is something very important. But of course, right now, like you can see, okay, this is the resistance area where it has a false breakout and now it's coming back for a retesting. This is a good example. So this is what I always meant. Buyers, okay, buyers. So buyers, take note. When it started to retrace downward, don't think that it started to sell. The first step is that we have a resistance. So this resistance, it will become a support. Okay, if the candle has turned into a red and green candle, set up a buying signal, that means the resistance has turned into a support area. So in this support level, there's no way you can sell. Okay, so just follow and obey the rules. Okay, so buyers, take note, Euro Kiwi. Then the seller like me, let's move on to Euro Dollar. Okay, Euro Kiwi buying. So Euro Dollar, we are in the bull. We are now in the bear, running into the bull zone. We're in the bull zone over here. So now it's turning out for a bull. Looks like the trend is going to change, correct? Okay, very likely, highly likely. So over here, seller, for me, like me, stay away. Buyers, observe before you strike. Okay. All right. So next to go, Pound Aussie. Let's see the Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie over here. Okay, Pound Aussie. We have a bear running bear. Retest the bull and it went up again. Pound Aussie. Now it's going up, but we are still in the bear and the transition. We are in the transition to become a bull. Okay, since it's becoming a bull, going to so let's take a look. So right now, I'm going to plot this out, the resistance area. Can you see this is the resistance area? I'm going to sell. So since it has gone up and this position, it may not be successful. So now it comes back here. Where's the support level? Right, let's take a look. My support over here. Okay, coming nearest to me over here. So this is a support level. Okay, this is a support area. I will say that right now, as we can see, the aqua line is up here, correct? So over here, as you can see, okay, the aqua line is a moving support because candle is above the aqua line. So right now, this aqua line here is maybe a support. So when you come to this level of 1.76518, this may be the support. Okay, so please be very careful. So I plot out the resistance for us to enter a trade, but we missed. So this is the balance of the space that I'm looking at, that it will become a higher support. It may become a higher support. Okay, so please monitor Pound Aussie for learning purpose until tonight. okay, is going to be a very good chart for us to see how do we identify the higher support is forming. All right, so in H1, very clear that as you can see, the support is here from the H4. As hour goes by, the white line will move and move and move towards. So when it moves towards here, or the candle, when it comes down, it moves towards, then it may touches the white line as well, and then it will start to retrace upwards. Okay, so this is very it's a very simple support and resistance theory that we should know. Okay, because as you can see from the left side in the past, we have a V shape which is a resistance over here. So over here there's a resistance as well. So candle coming from the above down to the resistance, it will become a support. That's the theory. Okay, so once I draw this line and it's very clear, our system has all set up for you with all the lines to identify all the price action, all the support, all the resistance for you, so that you know where is the support you are supposed to avoid. Okay, so it will be so much easier for us to trade. All right, so Pound Aussie, if you ask me, can I trade in this case? I will say that yes, you can trade, because it's still in the bear. Okay, in the transition area, so the bear is still running. However, the balance from current price to the support, we may only have about 68 to 70 pips. So take that in mind. Okay, Pound Aussie. Yep. Okay. Then Pound Aussie, I would say that you can take note of this Pound Aussie. Okay, for learning purpose. So let's see what is next that we can have. All right, Pound CAD. Let's take a look at Pound CAD. Now, Pound CAD, once again from the bear, we are now testing the lower low into the bull zone. Now, well, this looks very obvious that the bull zone has a rejections out of the bull zone and going for a bull run. So over here, it looks good then to buy. Okay, I would say not really good for selling anymore. All right, so buyers can take note. Okay, so this is the resistance area. So please take note of this resistance area. When it breaks up, then retest when it comes back to retest the resistance, which will eventually become a support, and that is your chance. Okay, if not, stay away. All right. Okay, so how about Pound franc? Pound franc is a bit struggling over here. Okay, whereby I say, why is this? Why do I say struggling? He's on the bull. It start to come back, retest for so many times over here until now. Then it start to go up. So this is a very difficult currency pair to trade at this moment. So for me, I would prefer to stay away. Okay. All right. Okay. So now next to go, Pound yen. All right. Pound yen. So over here in Pound yen. Pound yen over here, I guess it is pretty good. Why is that so, Pound yen? Okay, because over here, as we can see, Pound yen we now have a selling into this zone, into the blue zone, where I say this is the most potential area that we can grab profits. Indeed, yesterday we hit on the resistance over here. All right, then we start selling. Correct. Okay, so today we have a little retracement. So this is what I meant yesterday. We have been testing on the support for quite a few rounds. Then after that, it retraced upwards to test the resistance. When it started to test the resistance over here, then it started to come down. It's about 100 over pips. So I guess this is something that I would say. Okay, I would say that right now, okay, what I'm looking at is that there's a lower resistance. Okay, so it seems like it's creating something, something that is actually giving us a signal. Okay, a kind of signal. As you can see, this is the left shoulder, the head, and now today we are creating a right shoulder. So it's a sign that it's actually coming down. So as you can see, this one, the resistance is coming lower. Okay, the resistance is coming lower, and now we are on the resistance area. So right now, let's take a look. H1 aqua line is above the white line. Okay, we are waiting for a new cycle. Like now, green and red is coming, correct? Green and red is coming. So with a H1 RD. However, remember aqua above the white line, that means to say this is a retracement. Okay, so support still remains the same. As you can see, the white line stay on the support level nicely. It sits there nicely. That means to say you may have a chance to hit on the aqua line first, which is about 25 pips. Then after that to the main support, which is about 50 pips to go. Okay, so please bear in mind. Okay, this one is a retracement trading. If you want to trade, okay, you have to be very well versed with your retracement trading before you take action. Okay, so however, Pound Yen, I will still put it into my list for those who wanted to sell in the retracement. Okay, right. So, but of course, for those who are not as good, just stay away. Okay. All right. So next to go, Pound Kiwi. Yes, Pound Kiwi. Pound Kiwi over here. Okay. We have tested the bull zone, but we have not gone into the bull zone. Okay, and really get into the bull. But it seems like okay, this zone is very strong, that it hits and it retraces. So over here, as you can see, this is the door. This is the door to the bull. So we are in the bear, struggling. As you can see, it stopped over at the white line here and it doesn't go anywhere. So over here, let's say, okay, we have let's say right now, can we identify that it's going to the bear or in the bull? Well, okay, although we do have a chance to sell, okay, and because of the resistant area over here, okay, the resistant area, let me see, okay, over here, check, okay, so yes, that's the new resistance. The previous support, okay, tested and breaks, and until here, tested once, it become a resistance, coming here become a resistance. Okay, so now, I would say that Pound Kiwi, I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, it looks pretty good. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Okay, so when it looks pretty good, but I think that this is still very near. It's a bit too near to the bull. Okay, but if you want, I can still put this into my list, because ultimately this is still a retracement trading. Okay, still a retracement trading. So no, I think I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, how about pound dollar? Okay, pound dollar, let's see. Pound dollar over here, we are in the bear market, running bear. So we have meet up with a support over here. So let's see where's the resistance that it actually can help us. Okay, H4, we are in the bear market of pound dollar. H4, do we have a chance? Okay, guys, let's take a look. Since for pound dollar, right now we are on the support. So either you wait for it to go up and test the resistance. After testing the resistance without breaking, then when it's in the H1, when it start to turn, okay, H1 when it started to turn down, a new cycle to sell, then we start selling. But of course, this is still a retracement trading. Okay, so this is still a retracement trading. So please take note. Okay, but I would say that okay, for people who are quite keen, pound dollar, I will also put it into my list. Okay, this is something not bad. Okay, I will say that. Okay. So yeah, pound dollar. I will wait for it to reach the resistance before I take action. Okay. How about dollar CAD? Well, dollar CAD, we are in the bull, running bull. Okay, so is it the time for me to actually get ready to sell? Okay, I would say that from this angle, we have about 30 pips. But this 30 pips doesn't look very promising because it is not in the trend. It is anti-trend trading. Okay, we are having an anti-trend trading. So in this case, I'll rather skip. Okay, all right. So let's skip this. Dollar franc. How about dollar franc? All right, now dollar franc, very clear cut that it is still in the bull. It's in the very bullish market, so it is not advisable for us to sell. Okay, so we'll just keep this away. All right, then let's move into dollar yen. Dollar yen, same thing. We are also going in onto the bull. All right, so thank you for the slip of the oil price and the gold price. So now dollar is coming in again. So now let's, by looking at this, it is coming in, is still in the bull run. Okay, so for buyer can take note, for seller please stay away. Okay. All right. So right now, how about this? Sorry. Okay. All right. So now Bitcoin. Rihanna, Bitcoin. Okay, now I guess a lot of people like Bitcoin nowadays, huh? Okay, so Bitcoin over here, all right, Bitcoin over here. As we can see, Bitcoin, and over here this is the support that I plotted. Okay, the support that I plotted here in the day. So over here, you can see yesterday, okay, it tested, today it rejected. So 30,000 coming in his way. All right, so just pay attention to this Bitcoin if you are buying Bitcoin. A very good movement. So right now, by looking at this, I will say that we are heading over. Now we are heading over. Yes, we are heading over to 35. Okay, so now we are on 39.7. So we are heading to 35. Okay, so from 31.7 going to 35, I guess it is still quite a very good profitable area and space for us to buy. Okay, so that is for Bitcoin, huh? Okay, so yeah, then I think that's all for me today. Okay, let me sum this up. Okay, we are going to sell on this Aussie CAD, Aussie yen, Aussie Kiwi, Aussie dollar. So pound Aussie, pound yen, and pound dollar. All right. Okay, for me to pick out all the selling trades. Okay, selling, and I'm going to focus on all these to start selling on myself. Okay, I will prefer that you follow whatever I pick out, and then if then trade within all these picks. Okay, so if you can grab some profit from all these picks, of course it's good. But if you cannot find any entry point, then just leave it. Okay, just let it go today. That means there's no structure within all the selling currency pairs today. All right. Okay, so again, before I end this this live session over here, we have a little good news that to share with all of you here. Is that the collaboration between ACS Learning Hub and also Vantage FX, okay, Vantage International, we are actually coming out with we are coming out with this swap free for gold trading. Okay, swap free. So that means you know, as sometimes gold trading you need to swing for a few days or weeks. So the swap is actually quite expensive. So right now we are going to we are launching this swap free account. Okay, so in this swap free account, whoever who is actually very keen to this swap free account, okay, you can actually click on the link, okay, below. As you can see, there's a link below. All right, so there's a link below for us to actually to open up the account for your gold trading, and that will be the link for you to go and trade with swap free account. Okay, just to let you is an update to let everybody know. Okay, so another thing is that, well, as always, I wish you good luck in your trading, and remember to click on the like button, subscribe if you are new, and stay updated for existing subscribers so that you get the latest release of my video. All right, okay, thank you so much, guys. I wish you good luck in your trading, and see you again tomorrow. Right, thank you, guys. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you.